Well, I had other things to deal with over the weekend, so I didn't work on the car at all. We had a bit of snow on Saturday, and I'll throw a little video of that at the end of the video. So we're going to get to working on the car again today. I'm going to try and get that sheet metal in the gas door welded in. I'm going to cut that out with a plasma cutter from the outside. So I stuffed a piece of sheet metal in there just to protect everything from sparks blowing around. And I got my little water fire extinguisher there in case if I get. But anyway, you can see the metal in there, so I think it'll protect everything pretty well. That's what I'm going to use to do the cutting, my little plasma cutter. Got all that nasty rusted out stuff cut out, and the new panels fit in there quite nice. I got to get in there and with the Dremel and clean all the surfaces I want to weld to, and then I'll get that tacked in and fit real good, and then we'll weld it up. Here's the piece that I cut out. Starting to clamp and fit the metal so we can start tacking it in. Now the patch is all welded in. Now for the joy of grinding the weld smooth, and then I'll put a little seam sealer in the joints and around, and we'll blow some paint in it. Oh, and I'll make sure I'll grind this out, make sure the filler neck fits through that hole too. It's really hard to get in there to grind the welds, so this is kind of what I'm using, my air drill with a little bit. I'm hitting the door there, I gotta be careful. I'm hitting that with the chuck. Alright, I'm just gonna grind away at it with this, and I'll show you when I'm done. The welds were a real pain to get in there and grind out, but I got most of them ground out pretty good, and I put a little coat of filler just to kind of make it look a little better where the welds were and stuff. And then I've sanded the first coat out, and I might sand it out a little bit more, and then just put a real thin film to fill some of the little pits and stuff. I'll thin the filler out with a little polyester resin. I'll show you how I do that when I mix it up. I'm going to put a final coat of filler in that little gas pocket there, just in a few spots where it's some of the welds needed a little filler, and I'm going to thin it, and this is what I'm going to use to thin the filler so it flows out and makes nicer, less sanding work. But just a tiny smidge of this. Body filler is a polyester resin, so that's what this is. So this will thin it, make it easier to work with. So I'll just mix that in with it until it's to the consistency I like it, and then I'll add the hardener, and then I'll go apply it. It's still a little thicker than what I would like it, so I might thin it just a smidge more. I'm going to put some gloves on here too, so I'm going to stop the camera here in a moment. That's probably enough. Just wanted to thin the filler just a little bit. Always wipe your lids, and then they don't get adhered on from whatever you're using. So that's how you thin auto body filler, pretty simple. And then I'll add the hardener and it'll be ready to apply. I'm going to go get some gloves on here. I'll let that dry for a few hours and give it a sand, and then I think we'll prime it up and get it ready for some paint. Yeah, I got it all in primer. It's pretty much all ready to paint. I'm going to sand that. That's a high build primer, and I'm going to let it dry until tomorrow, and then I'm going to give it a 400 sand, and then I'm going to blow some body color on there. That is looking pretty darn good. This is the primer I used. Yeah, I haven't put up a video in a few days because it's just a lot of boring sanding. I got the frame all sanded out and painted. I still got to pull the rear bumper and sand that very, very back brace along the rear bumper and get that primed. But it's pretty much all the underneath is ready to spray. The gas door pocket is ready to spray. And the differential is supposed to be done on Friday. If it is, I'll pick it up, and this weekend I'll start putting that together. The axles in, the brakes on, the exhaust on, rebuild the carburetor, new spring shocks. So hopefully sometime next week the car will be moving under its own power, I'm hoping. That's kind of where I'm at now, but like I say, the video has been far and few between here because it's just been a lot of dirty work sanding. In that gas pocket, I think that was the most difficult body repair on the whole car. The rest of it's going to be pretty easy compared to that. That was, you know, in a tight area. It was hard to grind the welds. It was hard to sand the filler. Just getting in there and working was kind of difficult. But it's pretty much all, you know, other than the light sanding to that filler primer, it's pretty much all ready for paint. So I'll get that hopefully painted tomorrow. But that's going to be it for this video. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see this car running and moving under its own power, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. Yeah, we got some snow. Quite a bit of it. So before I start working on the Galaxie, I need to get quite a bit. Got to get the snow blower out and clear the snow. Really beautiful out. Christmas lights look good in the snow. I got this old 1976 Aaron snow thrower. Fire it up and go out and I'll do some snow blowing. Yeah, this thing was new when this car was parked. Crazy, huh? That's been 44 years now.